You think you're protecting your brain, but you could be poisoning it. There's one popular vitamin that's marketed as essential for seniors. Doctors prescribe it, health stores sell it, and seniors swallow it daily without a second thought. But one leading brain specialist just dropped a warning, and it's shaking the health world to its core. This vitamin could silently damage your brain cells, trigger memory loss, and increase your risk of dementia. And the worst part, you might be taking it every single day, thinking you're doing the right thing. It's time to set the record straight and protect your brain before it's too late. All right, let's not sugarcoat this. Brain health after 50 is a ticking clock. And while we're all trying to eat better, exercise and take our vitamins, one common supplement, pushed as a brain booster, might be doing the opposite. This isn't just internet chatter. It comes from real neurology clinics and recent research. And if you've been feeling foggy, confused, forgetful, or worse, this healthy vitamin might be the hidden saboteur. So what is it? Why is it hurting the very organ it's supposed to protect? And what should you take instead? We're going to expose the facts, and we're not holding back, because seniors deserve the truth. Let's zoom out for a second. Brain-related illnesses are skyrocketing among seniors in the US. Alzheimer's is now the 6th leading cause of death. 1 in 9 people over 65 has dementia, and mild cognitive impairment affects nearly 20% of people over 60. But here's what no one's saying. The biggest threats to your brain aren't always diseases. They're everyday things you're told are healthy, including a certain vitamin you're probably taking. Now, don't get me wrong, some vitamins are absolutely critical for brain health, but others, in the wrong form or the wrong dose, can backfire badly, causing inflammation, blocking oxygen to brain cells, even accelerating the breakdown of neural tissue. And one of the main culprits behind this damage is a vitamin you've been told you need more of as you age. That's right, vitamin B6, also called pyridoxine, sold in nearly every senior multivitamin, pushed by doctors for energy, nerve function, and mental clarity. But here's the cold, hard truth. Too much B6 is toxic for your brain. Let me say that again. This essential vitamin becomes dangerous in high amounts, and most seniors are unknowingly taking far more than their body needs, or can even handle. According to Dr. Lisa Mosconi, one of the world's leading brain specialists and director of the Women's Brain Initiative at Weill Cornell, excessive B6 intake can cause neurotoxicity. That means nerve damage, especially in the brain and spinal cord. And get this, a 2021 study in the journal Nutrients found that chronic high intake of vitamin B6 supplements in older adults was linked to nerve dysfunction, memory issues, and even early neurodegeneration. Still think your brain vitamin is harmless? Let's go deeper. When your body gets too much B6, here's what happens. It overwhelms your nervous system, leading to numbness, burning, tingling in the hands and feet, classic signs of nerve damage. It disrupts neurotransmitters. Those are your brain's chemical messengers. Too much. B6 throws off the balance, making memory and focus harder. It inflames the blood-brain barrier. This is your brain's protective wall, and when it's irritated, toxins leak in and damage neurons. It messes with oxygen flow. High B6 levels interfere with hemoglobin function, meaning less oxygen gets to the brain. Less oxygen equals more fog, more confusion, and faster brain aging. And here's the kicker. The doses causing this damage are not huge. We're talking as little as 100 and 200 milliliters per day taken over a few months. That's only 10 times the recommended amount. and many over-the-counter brain booster supplements contain that or more. Some seniors are unknowingly getting 500% to 1000% of their daily B6 needs every single day. That's not boosting the brain, that's baking it. Here's what to watch for. If you're over 50 and taking supplements, these could be red flags: tingling or numbness in your hands or feet, sudden forgetfulness or brain fog, difficulty walking or maintaining balance, unexplained anxiety or irritability, muscle weakness, slower reflexes, trouble concentrating on simple tasks, sound familiar. This could be B6 overdose, not aging. Why this matters more for seniors. Now, why is this especially dangerous for older adults? Because as you age, your kidneys slow down, so your body can't flush out excess B6 like it used to. Your nerves are more fragile, so damage happens faster and repairs slower. You're more likely to be on multiple supplements or medications, some of which already contain B6. Doctors often prescribe B-complex supplements just in case, even when you don't need them. The result: a silent buildup of toxicity that chips away at your brain day by day. Real story. When a senior's brain boost backfired. Let me share a real case. A 68-year-old woman began taking a high-potency B-complex vitamin after hearing it would boost her memory. It had 200 milligrams of B6, 20 times the daily requirement. Within months, she experienced severe numbness in her feet, burning sensations in her hands, forgetfulness and trouble recalling words, stumbling while walking. Doctors thought it was early MS or diabetic neuropathy. But guess what? It was vitamin B6 toxicity. She stopped the supplement, and within 6 weeks, most of the symptoms reversed. That's how powerful and dangerous B6 can be in high doses. Is B6 bad? No, it's about the dose and the form. Now, let's be clear. Vitamin B6 is not evil. You absolutely need it for metabolism, nerve function, and energy. The problem is the dose and the synthetic form used in most supplements. Most over-the-counter B6 comes as pyridoxine hydrochloride, a cheap synthetic that's poorly absorbed. Your body has to convert it into the active form, P5P, pyridoxal 5-phosphate. But with age, that conversion slows down, so the unused B6 builds up and turns toxic. So yes, B6 is essential, but too much of the wrong form. That's a recipe for brain damage. So how much B6 do you really need? Let's clear up the numbers. Recommended daily allowance, RDA, for adults over 50. Men, 1.7 milli day. Women, 1.5 milligauss day. That's it. Not 10 millis, not 50 millis, not 100 millis. Certainly not 200 millis. And you can easily get that amount from food. No supplement needed. B6, rich foods that won't hurt your brain. Here's how to get healthy levels of B6 naturally without the risk. Spinach, salmon, chicken breast, bananas, sweet potatoes, eggs, sunflower seeds, brown rice. Eat a variety of those daily, and you'll meet your B6 needs easily and safely. What to do if you're taking B6 right now? Here's your action plan. Check your supplement labels. Look at your multivitamin, your B-complex, and any energy or brain pills. Add up the total B6 from all sources. If you're taking more than 10 milligrams per day, talk to your doctor ASAP. That's the tipping point for toxicity in most adults. Switch to food-based sources or supplements using P5P, pyridoxal 5-phosphate, in low doses. Get a blood test. Your doctor can check B6 levels and rule out toxicity if you have symptoms. Watch for changes. If you've had tingling, confusion or balance problems that improve when you stop B6, consider that a clue. Instead of megadosing B6, focus on proven brain protective nutrients like omega-3s from fish oil or flaxseed. Reduce brain inflammation. Magnesium glycinate improves memory, sleep and mood. Curcumin from turmeric protects neurons from aging. Lion's mane mushroom boosts nerve growth. Vitamin B12 in methyl form, essential for seniors, but only if you're deficient. Dark berries like blueberries, full of flavonoids that preserve memory. These nourish your brain without frying your nerves. The health world loves quick fixes, but when it comes to your brain, more is not always better. That healthy vitamin you've been popping for memory, it might be sabotaging you from the inside, especially if it's B6 in high synthetic doses. So here's your bottom line. Ditch the megadoses. Stick to food-based sources. Ask questions. And if in doubt, choose brain-friendly nutrition over pills. Your brain is your most precious organ. Don't trust it to a marketing label. Double-check your supplements. Look at how much B6 you're taking and protect your brain today.